So the insurance companies are regulated, right? Insurance companies are regulated by state agencies. So every insurance company, car insurance, life insurance, health insurance, your homeowner's insurance, they all have to be sanctioned or approved by each state's Department of Insurance. And so the policing agency for an insurance company is it's two ways, but mainly it's through the executive branch, which is the governor's office in every state. They'll have a Department of Financial Institution or Financial Services here, and they will oversee, or Department of Insurance, they will oversee the functioning of the insurance companies. They will license the insurance companies. They will make sure they're using approved forms and that kind of thing. But just like every other government agency, their bandwidth is only so much. And so the question then becomes, how do we make sure that insurance companies are treating their insureds fairly? And you can't rely just on the agency that's doing the licensing. As you all know, if the Department of Public Safety just relied on the driver's license agency to police the bad drivers on the road, then we would have a circus on the streets, right? So to supplement the Department of Public Safety, you have law enforcement agencies that police the roads and make sure that nobody's violating the laws, right? Well, the same is true for insurance companies. You can't rely on the Department of Insurance or the Department of Financial Regulation or Services to police the insurance companies. You have to have some way of policing them. And the way that our laws allow those insurance companies to be policed is through what's called bad faith. And that's the words bad faith obviously mean a lot of things in different contexts, but in the context of an insurance provider, insurance company, bad faith means they're not acting fairly in regards to their customers. And if you can prove that an insurance company is not acting fairly, i.e., or said another way, they're acting in bad faith, then you can actually maintain an action against the insurance company directly for their bad faith. And this is important because if you're involved in a car wreck or a medical malpractice case or any kind of case where insurance is involved, that insurance company has a duty to its customer, which is usually the person we're suing, to treat their customer fairly. And that includes settling the case when they reasonably should settle it. So if you're involved in a car wreck and you've got massive injuries and the other driver only has a $50,000 policy, well, as soon as the insurance company realizes this person has massive injuries and their customer was at fault, that insurance company, if they're acting in good faith and are acting reasonably, should immediately pay those limits and then get a release so that their customer is protected from a lawsuit. Most of the time they don't do that. I hate to say it, and that's where this bad faith thing comes in. Here's how it helps you as an injured client. As an injured client, if we can show that the insurance company is in bad faith and we meet certain parameters under the law, then the $50,000 of policy limits becomes irrelevant because then you have a case directly against the insurance company for them being in bad faith. And trust me, you'd much prefer to sue State Farm than John Doe. John Doe is going to have $50,000 potentially, or maybe even less, in insurance coverage, while State Farm has got limitless resources to pay any judgment within reason that you could get against them for your case. So it's important for your personal injury lawyer to know what bad faith is and to know how to handle it, because it is an issue that you have to prepare for from day one. You have to set up the insurance company to make sure they have all the information they need to make an informed decision. And once they start acting unreasonable, you have to be thinking as a lawyer for your client, not only how do I get this money from the at-fault driver, but how do I make their bad faith case potentially more valuable? If you have any questions about bad faith or injury law, you can find us on the web at zarzaurlaw.com, or you can always call us at 855-HIRE-JOE. Thank you.